fountain. Who made dummy?
Yeah, dummy.
No. Takes one to know one.
Hey, you can't take a water bottle. I got to do the bottle.
You did? I like that shirt. What's this say? Blue dark.
Let's do two dead
Did you guys find something? Hey, those are all clean. We wash them out and then we put them back in there. So if we need to borrow one, just grab one. They should be cleaned out.
I'm exhausted.
You are? Hey, you got really started yet. Oh my goodness.
Remember Monday? Yeah, good call.
That's okay. You're here now. You probably are on vacation. No, we don't do that. Maybe we practice with that at the end.
For the rest of the summer.
So hey, let's get on the red line. Let's get practice started here. Time to start learning some wrestling.
Live wrestling.
All right, hold on.
Let's see how good you move on.
Okay, hey, when you're on the red line, I want you to start. I need everyone focus.
Focus on what?
Focus on me. Hey, listen, this will be a problem. We'll split it up, all right? So just, when I'm talking, I need you guys to follow directions, so some respect. All right, let's get going here. So we will split into our groups here in a little bit so we can go over some stuff. Actually, I think, Rose, are you still my only orange in here, huh? Who are we missing out? Aaron hasn't been here for a while. That's our other orange. That's okay. We'll get some working with you, and then it'll be mostly getting all these white shirts. We gotta get all you white shirts moved up to orange here, ASAP. Okay. And so we need to have a good practice. Hey, Rose, when I'm talking, it's distracting if you talk, right? Okay. All right. And so before that, we're just gonna go over something else that we've been working on a little bit. Okay. Last month we talked about like fighting off of our back and getting a good pinning position. The month before that we were doing a lot of hand fighting. This month is going to be kind of like some random common moves that we use in wrestling. I think we did cradles last week, maybe, or front headlock. Did we work on cradles a little bit last week, or front headlock? I can't remember.
We did, but
I need to take some notes. But anyway, here's what we're gonna work. Here's what we're gonna work on. Okay, something just called a go behind. Okay, so come here real quick, Jack. So if I'm gonna do a move called a go behind, you know, it's pretty basic, kind of explains what I'm gonna be doing, right? What am I?
You're gonna go behind.
I'm gonna go behind the opponent, right? Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So there's a lot of different ways we can do that, but basically anytime I have my opponent down underneath me, like my chest is maybe on his back or his back of his neck, I can go around behind him, okay? And then in wrestling, we want to pin the wrestler, but there's points too, okay? So have you ever heard of a takedown?
Yeah.
And so that's what a takedown would be. If I am on top of my opponent and usually behind them, all right? And so maybe Jack goes in and tries to grab my legs, I do a sprawl, and we end up kind of like this, right? Now, I'm on top of Jack. Is that a takedown?
No.
No, I don't have control. To get control, the referee wants to see me go behind, okay? And so just simply, all that means I need to stay on my toes, because it's going to be hard to run around on my knees behind him. So I need to be up on my toes here, so I'm athletic. And then there's a lot of different ways that we can block this arm and things. But for now, we're just going to talk about bringing this guy's pressure forward. So I'm going to have two hooks here. I'm going to hook right behind his shoulders. I'm just going to pull forward so his weight's on his hands. And then I'm just going to be on my feet, circling to get behind. Now did I get a takedown?
Yes.
Yes. How many points are a takedown, Rosie? You know? 5? 2. Just 2. I got 2 points now. Now here's the other thing. We'll talk about this more as you guys go through the program. But when we get a takedown, when we get behind somebody, really important rule is I can't just come around and lock my hands like this to hold on to it. That's called locked hands, and it's a violation. The referee will blow the whistle, and they'll give him a free point. So when I get behind him, I'm going to come and it just be inside control. I'll put one hand, what's called a thigh pry, and the other one I'll have here just kind of around his shoulder. Okay, and I'm trying to grab a wrist or something to hold on. There's lots of different things I can do here, but I can't lock it. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to practice just going behind, okay? First, we're going to do a drill where One wrestler's gonna be down on their hands and knees. So I'll go down on my hands and knees. Jack's gonna get in that position kind of like I was with his chest on my back. And no front head lock down, Jack. We're just gonna go straight two. You got 2 hooks there, yeah? And now, when I say begin, I'm gonna say circle right. Jack's gonna start circling around behind right. Is that your right? Okay. Okay, good. Keep going, just keep circling all the way around. Circle. Left. Right. Left. Faster, keep going. You just keep going. You're just trying to stay good. Right. Left. Okay, good. Now look. Oh, I got his legs. So Jack was in a very good position there. But that's what we're going to practice, and that's what I want you guys to think about is, Jack, you got to stay strong with me here for a second. Is when I'm doing this, okay, I don't want my chest back here in the middle of his back. I want to be heavy on his shoulders. So I'm always going to have a shoulder behind his neck, either here, circle on the circle. So it's like on front. Now, he can't grab my legs. See, try to grab him. And so we got to make sure we're keeping our legs away from their arms as we're circling both directions, okay? All right, let's practice that real quick. We'll get a partner. One wrestler's going to go down. Other wrestler's going to put their chest on top, and then just listen up. John, you can go. This is Matt. So each of us grab a group. Let's start getting them set. So, John, go down on your hands and knees. Hey, Alex and Rosa, you guys are going to work with Alex. Jack, you got Tristan and Atticus. Come on here, John. All right, John, go down on your hands and knees like I was. Come here. Next. So you're going to do what I just did. Come out front. Come out front. You're going to put your chest here. Yeah. Now when I say go,
You want to go in front of your...
you guys just do it on your own. You guys just do your own little right and left so they can do the circle around them. So hey, Jack, you want to start them like this? Rosa, or Jordan, this is how we're starting. One wrestler's out front.
On your knees. Your chest.
Left.
So, circle right. When you circle, you move your chest. Circle right. Circle right.
Okay, stop. All right, now we're gonna switch. Let's not one of you guys are strong people, okay? It's kind of hard for you. No, that's what you gotta practice, keeping your legs back. Okay, that's why you want to keep your shoulder. Yes. You now want left. Okay, we're gonna take it. Wait on. Okay, ready? Go right.
Left. Very good.
Wait on the north.
Good. Now other person.
Right.
Now you go on your right.
Left.
And
Good job.
put your chest in his chest, not your chin.
Hey, did they each get a couple at least? Maybe? Maybe not? Hey, that's okay, okay. Stay where you're at, with your partner. Listen. Hey, we're gonna do this different now. Check the girls. So listen. Hey, now here's what we're gonna do, just to make it a little more like realistic, like a real wrestler match, okay? One partner is gonna come in, and I know all you guys don't know how to do a leg attack yet, but this means that you're gonna kind of get low, and you're gonna reach and try to grab this wrestler's legs, okay? Now the other wrestler, this is for us. This is a good time that we can hit a go behind. So Jack's gonna do what I just mentioned. I'm gonna have my hands out like we've learned, and when he does that, I'm gonna push off his shoulders to stop him. Now I'm gonna put my chest on him, and I'm gonna circle and get behind, okay? So one more time, I'll go this time. One partner is gonna get in their stance. I'm gonna level change. I'm gonna try to come in and get my partner's legs. He's gonna push my shoulders, pull me forward, put his chest on my back, and go for the easiest takedown of wrestling. We'll go behind, okay? Does that make sense? Let's try it. I want each of us to do 3 of them, all right? 1, 2. Oh, that was weak. 1, 2. Oh man, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on the clap, yo. Actually, go for the legs. John. Push your shoulders to stop back. That's on the back. Just go in there, Trev. Yeah.
Like stop.
Just go in there.
You're trying to use now.
Get about those.
Don't actually do
Black
it.
close, black close.
Put your chest on his
Yeah,
back.
that's it. Yep. Let him go first, John.
Circle right here.
Slow, and I'll reach for that. Go in there.
Circle like Alex.
Yeah, and push your chest. So you gotta put your chest on his back.
Go down.
Keep your legs back hard, John.
Up.
Keep your legs back hard.
Chest on
No,
his
Max,
back.
you gotta let him.
Circle like this.
Max, you gotta let him.
She wasn't wrestling.
So don't try to really grab it. Now get behind, John. Get behind, all the
Put
way.
your chest on his back.
That's good. That's good. All right, let's switch. Let's let Max try. Yeah, but don't, but not too much. What you said, you stay down. Okay, so how you can try to grab it? You gotta close and go around behind.
You do your shot. You stop.
Guys, we get that go behind you. Just like you grab that, go get low down, go legs, go your knees, low down.
Spread your feet around. And circle. Yeah.
Oh, boy. I want you guys to try one more of those. Come back up. Back up. So come back up. Same thing now, other one. So you're gonna try to grab this leg. I'm gonna block it. So when he comes down, you gotta put close.
I went swimming today and I did that.
Max, go try to get his legs. Put your knees stop. Put your knees forward. Stop. There you go, Max. Go back here. Yeah, now get behind. Go back for the Max. Back your leg back. There you go. Pretty good. We see one more for Max. We'll be good. Did they both do a couple?
Yeah.
Let me see. See what you got. Do another one. Come on.
You get to do it again. Maybe like 3 times. Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Now.
Yeah, you gotta go try to get his legs.
Handball.
Yeah, now try to get his legs. All right, that's time. Hey, back on the red line here. Let's talk. We gotta start somewhere with you guys. Huh? Now listen, when you guys get, your black shirts, and if you decide to come be part of our Predator wrestling team, we start talking about defense. We have lines of defense in wrestling. There's 3 lines of defense. Come on out here, Jack. First one is my head. So that's why when in my stance, I talk about I don't want his eyes lower than mine. So if Jack's here, his eyes are lower than mine, I need to change my level because I need to get my head in the way if he tries to attack. Okay? The second one is hands. Okay, and I think that's our most important one. Listen. Listen, and so that's what we were just using, kind of using our hands to block or down block or post. Just stand for me, because when I'm talking and you're doing something, it makes it hard for me to concentrate, okay? All right, so I know that wasn't perfect and it was kind of, you guys were just trying to figure it out, but in a real match, right, Jack's coming in on me, I don't have his hands here, Jack comes in, I'm blocking, I'm moving him so I can score, but I got these hands down here. That's just one thing that we have to learn how to do, all right? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a partner and we're gonna work on something called, Rosa, why are you doing that? I'm not done talking. We're gonna work on something that happens in wrestling called scrambling. Okay, you guys know a scramble where things are all mixed up? Well, in wrestling, sometimes we get in these weird positions where we're all scrambled up. We have to find a way to move our bodies to get in position to get on top, right? So we'll get a partner, and then when you do, we're gonna go live wrestling, but we're not gonna start in neutral or referee's position. I'm going to give you kind of a, some kind of funny way that you can start. Okay. Here's what the first one will be. Actually, let's just get through the first one. One wrestler is going to lay on their back. Actually, sit up on your behind there. See how this works. We're going to go back to back. We're going to lock arms. That's where we're going to start. Never know. Probably won't end up here, but never know. Okay? And then we're just going to wrestle from here. Okay? But it's a scramble. Sometimes you might end up in these weird positions. You got to learn how to get on top. Now, here's the rule of scrambling, okay? The general rule. Whoever gets their head and their chest higher is usually winning. So I'm always trying to pressure and get higher than my opponent. That usually helps me win a scramble. Jordan, question?
Thank you for giving me my shirt.
Well, thank you for your nice. Oh, good.
You two like each other, you stay together on
That's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna turn around and try to pin each other, okay? So let's get, we can just go with the same partners we got. Are you guys okay going? Okay, just take your glasses off, Atticus, so they don't get bent. So everyone else, let's get back to back. Lock hands.
You should
Back to back.
use some classes.
Hey, these guys are ready. First one's ready right here. You guys get stickers.
No.
Yeah. No, that's wrong.
Lock your elbows. There you go. All right, ready? Press. No, you gotta try to move it up. You gotta get up. Keep resting. Good job. Ready to corkscrew there? No hands in the face. Keep wrestling there, guys. Don, you gotta try to get behind it. Keep wrestling. 10 seconds. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Hey, that was better. Pretty good matchups too. Okay, we're gonna go one more of these. So here's the next position we're gonna do. Okay. Come here, Jack. All right. Here's the next one. Now we're gonna be on our feet. Jack is gonna bend over and grab one of my legs here with his head on the outside. Head is on, no, standing up. Head is on the outside. That's the inside. There we go. Now I'm gonna bend over and grab Jack's leg with my head on the outside. So turn so you can see. See how we are? We both have a leg. We both bend over. That's where we're going to start. See what happens from there. We both have a leg. And then we're going to wrestle live for 45 seconds. Yes?
So, what if somebody kind of lose balance?
Yeah, hopefully I would pick this leg up right there and he'd lost the balance real quick. I would doubled off and probably pinned him. But yeah. Yeah, you want them to lose their balance.
You get paid for 10.
You do, yeah. So come here, stand side to side. Rosa grabs that leg. Or then you reach down under here and grab it. You're gonna try to pick that leg up. She's gonna try to pick your leg up. All right, you guys, look where they're going. Grab his leg. You guys both got hold of one? All right, ready, wrestle. How much these two want? Okay, keep reaching. Get your arms through. You gotta try to warm up. No hands in the face. No hands in the face. There you go. Keep pushing your feet. Keep pushing your feet. He's just wrestling. You gotta wrestle back and get on your belly. Go hard, go hard, go hard. Go hard. Sit up. There you go. Oh, there you go. Keep sitting up. I have no sitting in. You're okay. You're okay. Keep trying.
Oh, no.
All right, start back up on your feet. You got 20 seconds.
20 seconds, we go feel like this.
Hey, remember, Jordan, you gotta try to grab the legs. Remember, we're trying to grab the legs. That's how you get taken. See, she got your leg. Now she's gonna get you down. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, hey, give your partner a fist bump. Tell him thanks. What did you hit? For me? You okay?
He's on top.
Just on accident. Just took her down like that. It was accident. She just fell and hit herself when she did. Hey guys, go get a drink real quick.
I don't need a drink because I was barely even punching.
Legs, finish it. You do something called flare the legs project. So that's what will help. So we don't, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. So when they're falling over, I'm gonna pull those legs out to the side so I don't fall right on top of them. And then we'll get our head. Okay. Good job. You're all right. You're tough.
Ow! Ow! I just grabbed my leg and then
Hey, Jack and Alex.
sorry.
So I had Rosa.
You want to do it again?
Did you do it? Take your clothes and chop it again to a double. Crazy stuff. You have to keep some kind of along the way. Okay, hey, everyone on this white line. we go. Strength, skills. Skills. Hey, we got the stretch. Does it remind me? Nobody feeling tight? All right, here we go. Not yet. No. Hey, first things first. Hey, answer yourself. Today we're gonna do some white shirts and orange shirts skills. Okay, so we're gonna do some strengths first. Jack, honestly, because my mom was on here. First one. Hey, we're gonna do squat jumps. Okay, these guys are gonna show you guys what a good squat jumps look like. Make sure you're watching. Put those toes out, chest nicely up, touch. Boom. Slow it up. Keep going. Keep going. Lower it up. All right, let's see you guys go. Bring it over 10 seconds. Good squat jumps. Atticus, fall directions. No, don't wait. John. Chest up. Chest your eyes up. Yep. Keep your balance. Slow. And time. So listen. Hey, pretty much everybody failed. If I'm doing the test for orange shirts, then none of those passed. Okay, maybe you said I didn't see. But listen. One important thing that we're doing here, we're trying to build strength and explosion in our legs. And if I bend over my back and do this, are my legs even bending? No. Okay, so my back stays straight, my eyes stay up, so it's here. Boom. Now I come up. I come back down, chest stays up. I'm not bending over. I'm bending my knees, my chest, my eyes up, and exploding, okay? I gotta see a better job by everyone. Let's go about 10 seconds. Ready to go. Everybody should be able to look me in the eyes when you do them. There you go, John. Slow. Eyes up, chest up. Keep your balance. Good. Keep going. And time. Much better. Hey, when we talk about wrestling positions, if I'm going to attack my opponent, almost, you guys know like what 90% means? It's a lot. Most of the time, when I'm going to attack my opponent, I want to have my hips in here, my back is straight, and my head is up. So we got to get used to doing that for these exercises. That's why we do squat jumps like that. If I get like this to attack my opponent, it's gonna be I'm gonna be in big trouble. He's gonna sprawl, my head down, and I have a lot of trouble finishing. If I'm here, forget about it. Use these toes. Rose, why are you on the line, Jack? Why are you helping me keep the kids standing? Sorry. Come on. Atticus. All right. So anyway, last thing. Everybody show me wrestling stance here real quick. Break it down. Here we go. Wrestling stance. Let me see. Hey. So Max, you need a lead foot. Jordan, I need wider feet. I need to see a lead leg. Atticus, I need a lead foot. And then Chris is pretty good for the first 9 minutes. Showed him and see if they caught on. All right. So listen. When I'm moving in my stance, what's that called? Motion. It's called motion, right? So listen. We got to get used to moving around with that lead foot. Now that's why as white shirts we start talking about galloping and teaching you gallop. Because really, I could be galloping, we got a lead foot, right? So when we do motion forward, it's kind of like, I always say something like a sneaky gallop. Down here, but I'm still kind of galloping. So I want everybody to gallop to the wall and back with your lead foot. Ready, go. Good, Rose, good. Pretty good. A little bit of a hop in it, Jordan. Good job using that lead leg. Go ahead, gallop back to the white line. John, you're a gallop to the pool. Chris is good. All right, listen. Good job, I'm going to see, I really want to see if Rosa can do this for her green shirt, but I want to see if everybody else can figure it out too. This is one of the hardest skills to get a green shirt. It's called an inchworm. Okay? Now here's the rules of inchworm. Rule number 1 is elbows and knees, they don't bend. So I'm like Frankenstein now, okay? You don't bend anymore, okay? You don't have elbows and knees. You got to do 4 sticks. Now here's the second rule. Only hands or feet are moving. So not at the same time, all of them. So here's how we start. Remember, these don't bend. So I need to reach forward. Here. I'm going to crawl to my plank position as far as I can. Now, I'm going to tiptoe up. Remember, my knees don't bend. This is about as far as I can get. Can't go any further. Now I'm going to walk it out. Tiptoe up. Walk it out. Okay? Oh, we'll just go all the way down. See how it goes. But be disciplined, all right? Let me see what you got. You guys got it. Just don't bend those knees. No, only hands or feet, Jordan. No, walk it out. Tiptoe up, walk it out. Good, John, try not to bend your knees. Walk it forward. Good. You take your toes and tiptoe up. Crawl it out. Tiptoe up. Crawl it out. Try to stay up the whole time, Max. Tiptoe. Tiptoe up. Kind of tricky, huh? Walk it out. That's pretty good. Let's take your time. Only hands or feet. So how did you move your hands and feet at the same time, right? Let's see, you're kind of starting to figure out. All right, that's time. Good job. That's one for our training, okay? Okay, back on the line, back on the line. And the next one, we'll do the last one. All right, listen. Hey, so the next one we're gonna do for our orange shirts is the forward roll. Okay? Sometimes people call it the somersault. You guys know somersault, right? So it's when we're gonna bend and we're gonna roll forward. We gotta be careful so we don't hurt our necks. Okay? Now here's what I really like to see if you get good at it. I like to see us do this out of our motion. So do my motion forward. When I'm ready, I'm gonna tuck my chin into my chest. My hands go up by my ears, right? I'm going to roll, and I'm going to try to hit a little bit with my feet if I can, okay, without using my hands. Okay, so that's a little bit advanced for some of you, but if you can, try to do that. Do a couple steps, tuck, roll, back up my feet, a couple more motion steps forward, tuck. Just like a ninja, yeah, do that. So, just do your best. If you can't get all the way to your feet, that's fine. If you can't do a forward roll, go over your shoulder. Listen, hey, stop going. If you can't do the forward roll, that's kind of scary for you. You're not good at that. Just try to go. Put your hands on that. Just go over your shoulder for now. Okay, kind of sideways. Let's give it a try. Ready? Go. There you go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me see. I'll get you in.
Hey, this one.
Good job. Good job, Jordan. Oh, that's a little bit of space. Chin.
Directly on your shoulder.
There you go.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, okay. Good enough. Good enough. All right, time. Oh, good. So listen, back on the line here. So listen, we're gonna split up for about 10 minutes. Okay, now listen. I only have one orange shirt here. Do you need one? Just ask. You need 3? Did we do? Didn't we just have 3? Do you need one? Oh, really? Everybody go. You got 30 seconds. Go get a drink if you need. These guys. John Scott. John Cena. Oh, you can't see me. I'm the Rock. You know the Rock? Better watch out. I'm the Undertaker. You're gonna practice with close. So one wrestler is here. So just teach them their arms to go in on their attack. So also one transition again. Shoulder under belly, right? Hips in, back straight up. Knees, between the feet, head on the side, and right front both feet. We're not worried about the finish. Stand up. So, Rosa and hey guys, on the white line here. I think you guys follow directions the first time. Okay, I'm gonna have Atticus. I'm gonna have you go, Rosa, and Coach Jack and Coach Alex. They're gonna work over by the water cooler. YouTube for about 10 minutes. So you'll have to probably review penetration stuff a little bit with Atticus. Yeah, then we're gonna do some more live wrestling. Okay. All right, on the line. Let's show them they're doing. Okay, my boy Tristan here. We can just get about the strong as the wrestling stance. You guys. It actually looked pretty good. So let's see what. You just do that by watching it. So here's what.
So you get scared.
That's good. That's kind of how I am too. But let me just show you what we're tell you what we're doing right now. These guys can do it too. Do you remember your wrestling stance? You remember your wrestling stance?
Go back to the wrestling stance.
You remember your wrestling stance? Let me see.
Yeah, good job.
Now I remember.
That's pretty good. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. My feet are wide, at least shoulder width. So my shoulders about this wide. I want them a little bit wider.
Watch
than
what we
that. That gives me good balance. The closer they are, the more wobbly I am.
on wide shoulders.
Now, I'm
Now
gonna
we
get
get a shot.
Doesn't matter which one, but you gotta
Close
close
his
the arm.
arms like this.
It's not always the same hand. I got my right hand, I like my left hand.
Going to my shoulder.
And then I'm not going too hard with it. So I don't want my knees all the way up here. I don't want balancing it, right? So
Notice how this.
just a little bit forward, and I take a line.
This.
That's
You want to
over
go
the
right
frame,
here,
your
lean
toe.
over the feet.
So go about to where my toe. Not too much further than that. Is that what
Shoulders
yours is?
right in the stomach.
Okay, good.
And head on
Now,
the side. And you grab both
you gotta
sides
get low.
here, and
Easy way to do that, right? Underneath. Second way to do that is to then put my chest to the next layer.
You want to see it again?
Okay,
That's the
so right
pose.
here. Now I'm
So-
doing the last thing is elbows
You
in,
guys go together, so.
hands are out, you head down. Great, check my legs. When they come, try to
Give me
grab.
your
Okay, I don't want them up here.
Get a good sense.
Really good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
You got it here. Quick.
And you want to
How old are you?
close your arms up.
Good. Jordan, you're not really paying attention very good.
Well, with this knee,
I know, but look, we all just did our stance, first you didn't do it, so that's the only way I know, to get shirts and parties, then you can do what you do. John, let me see your stance.
Yeah,
Let's see everybody stance.
like that. And grab the legs. Like this.
Very good.
And then, again.
Then we talked about motion, right, it's kind of doing that gallop from there, so we're not gonna do that now, get back to Jordan.
No, we're not showing you this. You put it here.
All right, so listen, we gotta talk a little bit about the one level of action we do to get a takedown is going for their legs.
Right here.
Double leg takedown, kind of like the football we have. But there's a skill that we learned here about how to do it. There's one more, we just don't close our eyes and grab and hope that we get a leg. There's something we gotta do to get in there.
Stand.
Okay, it's called a penetration drop
First
step.
thing you stand.
When you penetration drop.
Drop your chin.
Have you ever heard the word penetration drop, penetrate? You haven't?
For sure, drop your knee.
Like, Clash of Clans, you gotta penetrate into the other,
Yeah,
other people's village, right? So,
That's
John,
where you get some of your power.
John, I need you to listen. It's kind of hard to talk to. Get some rest. Penetrate means to go in. Go into something. Okay, so my penetration drop, so here's what it looks like. Okay, that's one rest, level 2. Penetrate, grab those legs, tap them
So
down.
this next one.
So the penetration step that I did there, that's a penetration drop.
Sorry.
Here's the first thing, my next
Next one's from
It's just called
change.
level change.
But
So in order to get to my front leg, I need to get lower than that. So
chop
here's
your
how
arms
level
down.
change is. Now, look, I'm not bending
Level
over
change.
back, I'm just
Put your knee in the middle.
my knees.
Grab. Trail leg up. That's good.
Level change.
Same thing.
So I'm not bouncing.
Focusing on the
You guys should do too, John. Top level. Feel away.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't
Let's get lower than my opponent, so I
Chop
can
down.
Now, the other thing that happens when I level change
Down. No, don't.
is don't push me on the low to me, free low to me on this foot.
Watch this.
Push out when I go in for it.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna do this, I need to keep my head and my chest.
Level change.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do first. Understand? Let's just do one level change. Let's do level change. Right? Okay, do you see it? Hands up,
Bring this leg up.
Get that, John. Let's get level change. Level change.
Where you put your arms up.
Now, balance and look, I'm just going like 2 inches of level
Oh,
change.
no, go for it.
All right, stand up, shake it up. No, it's not very comfortable. Stand up,
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Yeah, that's because it's, you gotta get used to that position. All right, here's the next step, Jordan.
Look, Jordan.
Is, here's what we're gonna do right now, just get used to this. Because here's what most kids do. When we say this, we're gonna go forward. They're not comfortable dropping to the knee. It feels weird.
Drop step in the
Go
glove.
fall, you need to front, not going here, okay? That's what our brains is to do. It doesn't feel weird to fall on my front knee. So we gotta get used to that. So get your stance, level change, and I'm just gonna go, drop my front knee leg.
Now go to the fast motion. You let me know. That'd be a good partner.
Back up, John.
Yeah.
Jordan, you gotta do it.
Once you guys meet with.
Stance.
Yeah.
No,
Now put, now put your arms on the rope.
my feet really don't ever leave the mat. Level change. Drop forward. Yeah, good. Make sure it's your knee leg. Come back up. Back up, Jordan, fall directions, John, fall directions. Stance. Level change. Everybody know what the knee leg is? So I'm just gonna push off and drop to the side. Okay.
Can we go with you?
What, did they do them?
Yeah.
Oh, stand top?
Yeah.
Or
Or should we learn from you?
Or maybe we could do one.
have them do it on the dummy and then do the whole back up. Alright, so back up, I want you to do this, so back up, back up. Now listen, John,
Okay,
now, where you going, Gordon?
now we're gonna do that dummy. Where you guys
Hey, we're all gonna go 2 minutes, then we're gonna go live.
So,
But I wanna get through this whole penetration drop set. Atticus and John are doing a good job listening. I wanna get teaching them, you guys wanna pay attention, Max, do whatever you can, doesn't matter to me. I think you should. So here's what I'm gonna do, it's slow mo,
jump
jump
down,
down,
drop it.
drop it, like me. Now, when we drill this,
Alright, remember not to use that
we're
separation.
gonna swing up,
So when you're like this,
so I can stand up, but immediately, so when I need to get that lead leg back in front. It's only like this.
go down.
I don't care. I didn't want to.
We all, you drop to your back knee, so I guess which one's your front knee? Which one's your
I
front
can
knee?
carry it.
Let me see. So get that foot out front, I gotta do a
I
stop.
cannot carry that big one.
Bring your drill leg and tap it.
Yep, now trail leg comes up. Now lead leg back up in front, and you're standing, go back in front.
Come on, Ray.
Yeah,
That's
yes. Now bring that, so mine's left, so my left one's gonna come all the way up here, here. Left and back and front. So, good job, John. Let me watch you do the whole thing. So, go ahead.
Sometimes when you tackle, when you have your leg, you wanna
Yeah,
where
here's
your
the
leg
thing I'll
goes
say.
like this.
You're a right side, right? So I don't know, I want you to kind of walk forward. You're going to lift that up, stop it, down. You gotta use this whole, you're sort of rolling. Some coaches say,
Okay,
heel, toe, knee, like you're rolling forward. It feels weird.
now.
It feels weird, but you're bouncing, yep, now it's come up.
We change the
You're ready to test that already, good job. All right, hey guys, go get a drink. Oh, if you can, keep going.
Are you sweaty?
Sweaty.
Got it tied.
I'm not
You
sweaty.
sweaty? Again.
Wrestling match, that's the all one.
Good.
Sure.
These are the sides.
No, that's not what's
Gotta split up, they're all gonna keep ready.
that.
Max, you gotta learn that country drop set. You gotta learn that skill, because it's country drop set, right?
Ah. Jeez.
I just showed you, you gotta listen, I'm teaching.
I'm not happy to one.
Huh? Atticus, your brother's picked up that penetration stuff pretty quick. You think you're getting it down? Guys, we don't touch the dummies unless they say so.
Okay, I'll just put it.
Thank you. I'm gonna get that water bottle. I'm looking all
What?
over.
There's a water bottle there.
So I just have, Atticus, I wanna see if you can do that. Drop set. You know what I'm talking about?
So you do this,
So leg up,
and then so another way out of the room is heel,
Heel, toe,
that,
yeah.
and then you fall, put it up.
but see, he got that lead leg back in front, that's what you do too. Hey, on the red line, let's go live wrestle. All goes well?
I'm not sure.
Hey, we might, not yet, not yet. Alright, so listen, we're gonna have to probably stick with the same partners here, because we don't have as many kids with, that many sightings. You need help with your shoes untied, listen. These won't-
I did soccer with my shoes.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Atticus is dirty, let's step on that and push you over, you know this game.
Did you do that before?
No, I haven't taught that trick yet. Your shoelace untied, step on it.
Guess what?
You know what some wrestlers, hey, you wanna know another trick? You wanna know another trick some guys do for Jack? Some old dirty old men wrestlers got all these little tricks. Here's one thing that one of these guys used to do in college to me. Watch, because he would be wrestling, and he'd want to grab my leg. And this guy's about this tall, and like 300 pounds too, so just around. He would come in, and we'd be like fighting, hand fighting wrist. All of a sudden, he would step on my toe, and I would like try to get away. So I'd pull up, and he'd just come in and grab my leg. Dirty.
You've done that on me.
Dirty trick, but no, he got me every time with it. I'm like, get off my foot, and then he picked my leg. So, I'm not even gonna say you can't do it. So listen, here we go. We're gonna go live, we're gonna have a partner. We're gonna go takedowns only, okay? Listen, Rosa, you know what that means? What did I just say?
Takedown.
Takedowns only. Did you hear that? John, takedowns only. That means, Jack, come here. If we're wrestling, Jack takes me down, does me by. We're not going to keep wrestling now. Jack got the takedown. He's going to back up. He's going to let me up, and then we're going to start again, okay? So just takedowns. We're not going to roll around trying to pin each other right now. See how many takedowns we can get. Whew. All right, let's go. I'm going to have Jordan, you go with Max this time. Rosa, you can go with John this time. I'll let you two stick together. Jack, you watch these guys.
Yeah.
And hold his glasses for me.
Give me your glasses.
Sure. All right, here you go, Max. And Jordan, come over here. Remember, Jordan, you gotta grab legs. Remember, hey, get your stance.
How old are you?
Put your pants in your legs, okay? Get ready. Don't worry about it. Hey, get your stances. Let me see. Gotta have perfect positions. Let's start. These are great position right here, Rosa and John. That's what I'm looking for right here. They're both low. They're both looking pretty good. Feet a little wider, Rosa, but otherwise I'm pretty happy there. A little wider. Yeah, Tristan, a little more knee bend, and then, yeah, there we go. Remember, you want to get those legs away from them. All right, here we go. Ready, and wrestle. Takedowns only, coaches. What's that say? Get on top. Jordan, you gotta try to get down.
Yeah, go for that leg.
Max,
Step
you
on the
gotta
foot,
get
go
on
for the leg.
so you get on top, okay? Hey, there you go, Jordan, get up. Get on top. No, don't grab his head, grab his leg. Hey, I don't want you walking out
Okay, we have to go. I'm sorry,
No.
You almost got him.
Time. All right, hey, let's switch up. Rosa and Max, you guys switch. We don't have enough kids here to switch you guys over. Are these guys doing okay?
Lucy?
Yeah, it's a little older and bigger. Otherwise,
I don't want it.
what's that?
I don't want it.
Oh yeah, you have to go with whoever. Oh wait, oh you guys are going together, right?
Oh,
You guys go get slapped. I don't know who else Atticus can wrestle really.
What if you were?
You want John to come back? Hey, we got to recruit some more money nighters in for you guys. Usually we got a bunch of people miss that because of summer vacations and stuff. But anyway, you guys just grab a little bit here. Hey, off the wall, Rosa.
So kids, you need to go for the legs. Okay, no.
Was you reaching up high? Yeah, that leaves you open.
Yeah.
Don't reach up high. Hey, listen. Everything we've learned in here has been like grabbing legs or grabbing arms. And then when I say wrestle, Jackhammer, I see everybody does this right away. They stand up and we start grabbing up here. Look, that leaves everything wide open. Okay, we can't be doing that. We don't reach up right here. I'm going to stay low and grab arms. And then when I can, I'm going to grab a leg and I'm going to tackle. Okay?
Another reason why is because if somebody else goes for the legs and you go up there, they're the ones who will be able to
Dude,
tackle.
this dude's first night, he's already figured out that strategy. If me and Jack are wrestling, and the referee says wrestle, I reach up high and he reaches low. Oh, that didn't work out very good. So we don't ever just start reaching up towards the head. We come low, we grab arms, and then we can try to grab their legs, okay? Okay, so try to stay disciplined. Get your stance, we gotta go, we're running out of time. Takedowns only. Coaches, watch your group. Ready, wrestle. Oh, that's good. Go back up.
Oh, you're small here? Separating each other.
First takedown.
Alright.
Ding, ding.
Alright, let's take it down. So, you don't want to fall on your head, you fall on your toes.
Hey!
Let's go, 20 seconds, we're almost done here, 20 more seconds.
Whoa!
Yeah, grab his leg. Alright, grab that leg, bring that leg.
Three, two,
One. Time, good job. Hey, give your partner a high five, tell him thanks for making it better. Hey, if you need a quick drink, get a quick drink. Hey, I saw us could take some good takedowns there. But I saw it. Hey, a lot of wrestling's technique, right? Hey, if you want to play a game, get on the wrestling with character wall. We'll do a little quick shark minnows. You get the top shark.
how much you get?
Top shark. Okay, he's just like turns into Mr. Fantastic. Hey, on the wall here. On the wall. Come on, John. Or yeah, come on. So listen, sharks minnows. You guys know the rules? You gotta get from this wall to that wall without getting tagged. Jordan, if you get tagged by Coach Jack, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go where sharks are on their feet or their knees. Yes, right. Okay, now Jordan, if you get to the other side, nobody tags you. You stay there until they say go. Okay. See this white line, Tristan? This is out of bounds. If you go past this white line, you're a shark. Yeah. If you jump, you're definitely out. If you go up the mat over here,
Don't trust me.
you're out. Rosie, you know these rules, don't you? So don't break them. All right, minnows, ready, go. I'm gonna go. Oh, three of me. Jordan, you're out of bounds. Come on, get back in bounds, Jordan. You can't go past that white line. Jordan, go back. Okay. So Jordan, don't go past that white line or off the mat. That's out of bounds. All right, minnows, ready, go. Whoa, wipe out. Tristan's the only survivor. Man, that was rough. All right, hey, everyone on the wall.
I'm so glad I jumped.
You want to be a shark?
I don't want to be a shark
You
anymore.
want to be a shark or you want to be a minnow?
I'll be shark.
All right, hey, so one of you guys can be a minnow this time. Minnows, go. Yeah. All right, sharks, back it up. Hurry. Run out of time. Are you a shark? Oh, wait, I say go. Minnows, go. Fast. Okay, it's fast. All right, back it up so I can see what's going on. Sharks, back up. You got 3 minnows left. Everybody go for Jack. Ready, go. Now they kick up the bell. I want you to fall on the top. Is that a wall? Yeah, that's the wall on that side. That works. And that is time. Hey, up and dog. You know, coming out.
No, I chose to be the shark.
Hey, doggy, going up. Hey, dog, slow down. That's going to hurt you running to the. And you got to take your tape and this weird. Come on. We're going to put your tape on here. Pick this tape up. Right. All right, that's time. Bring it in. especially my whites. Did you get some good work in with those guys? Coach some shot? All right, here, bring your hands in. Hey, good job, Chris, for coming in. Quick learner. Good having him in here. John's gonna count us down. Make it super loud. The character for the month is generous. Make sure you go home and do something generous for somebody for next time. Generous means you do something for somebody else. Like you get something that you share. Sharing is generous. Give somebody else something. Make them feel good. All right. Generous on 3. Hey, no. John's counting us. Count us out, John.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like that. Huh? That's just one of your skills. Hey, it's good to see you back in here, buddy. You have a good first slide?
You were at the end, but I need you just to listen. Hey, can I take a picture of you in the shirt so I can post it and tag Coach Murphy in it? Okay, cool. This is really dope. That's why I said I'm jealous.
It already got
I'm
sanctioned, but that's okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm jealous. This shirt's so cool. I apologize for the listening today.
No, it's a process.
Come here. Hey, wait.
It's a process.
Come here. Let me take a picture of this so I can tag Coach Murphy
Try
in
and
it.
find yourself. Yeah, come on.
We
Here.
did. I can always tell when she has missed a week.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, she's.
That's what I told her. I was like, listen, man, wrestling skill, that's one thing. Just listen. That's all I want from you.
But and so like that's still a little bit of a struggle at sometimes, getting her to do that. But she's like even looking like she's not just working out. I mean, so she's like.
That's what I said. She
So it's
said
like-
something about thank you for my shirt. Hey, this is the position we're starting in. I'm like, hey, you brought it back around, buddy. You started off, but you brought it back around. Hey, come here, buddy.
Oh, I'm always cautious.
Don't call on her.
But I also am intrigued. I want to know what the story was.
Honestly, I've been telling people, I'm like, God bless her wrestling coach. He knows that she's off topic every time he calls on her, but every day he's still like, you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, you're a little Tristan.
Hey, Jordan.
I never know what she's
Come
going to
stand over
share.
against this wall. Your wrestling skills. Do something cool.
I don't have Rosa.
You gotta say, "Grrr."
Here, let me. I don't have a twister, but let me see what I got for you, Rosa.
What did she get? What did she get?
Your face is silly. That one is pretty good. Oh man.
I can feel my shirt.
It's very cool. I love it. I'm jealous.
I can wrestle with this.
Well, you gotta wear your white one to practice. We gotta wash your other one.
Thank you. Thanks, Rosalinda.
No, Tristan.
Yeah, we'll have to find it. Where did you?
Hey, Jordan, come here.
Got that. Get you one.
This one.
Right? So cool. That's
I like that one too. That one's cool.
Next time, one shirt a day.
Yeah, right? Whoa, kid.
There,
Hey,
now-
and next
now
time we're gonna-
twins,
Hey,
huh?
we're gonna listen better to Coach. Hey, look at me. You're gonna listen better to Coach Murphy next time, right? So you can get your orange shirt.
No.
Coach Murphy
I
can't
thought
give you your
it said
orange shirt
sanctioned,
until you
like,
listen,
they're
okay?
trying to get- Now it's already sanctioned.
no,
Already done.
So
Sure.
if they do
So
have,
next time I'm like, shoot, I'm jealous.
if they do
What's
have
up?
them, they're probably on sale. But
Let's
it's
see,
RUDI.
That one's super cool. I love that one. I don't look at them like that
They
either.
have lots of cool like wrestle like a girl.
Hey. Rosa does.
We'll have to
too.
look it up.
Beast.
Yeah.
Jordan the Rainbow.
Uh-oh, she's run out of here.
Yes.
Hey, good job, Tristan.
All right.
You did awesome.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, so we'll sign up for more.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, hey, good work next then.
The only problem is that this is having to shoot together. Distraction for.
What's that?
I think-
Oh, it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That's the least of my worries.
Okay. Yeah.
For some reason, only about half of this class is showing up, so we'll have more people too, some more people to
I
size.
just noticed it's a bit of a distraction.
Well, yeah, but that's not written. I mean, it could be worse.